Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Saturday evening's Disney baseball presentation here on Disney Channel, live from the virtual high school baseball field in Seaford, Delaware. And now we see the first player on the mound in this game, Jack Brewer from Seaford Warriors, and now we take a short look at the Boston Tiptons starting lineup. George Fauci, Skippy, Bob Tailworm, Kirby Morris, Marion Mosby, Edison, Marcus Little, and Maya Bennett. And now we had the first batter in the box from a Boston Tiptons, George Fauci against Jack Brewer. Here comes the pitch. And it was a little bit too far on the outside. And here to the Boston Tiptons. You might remember, guys, the last game of the Boston Tiptons was a 13-1 loss against FBC Gilroy. Yeah, and that was approximately 3 weeks ago. And let's see whether they have recovered from a tremendous loss against Gilroy. But that must be the case because 3 weeks must be enough time to recover. And yeah, the Seaford Warriors did also made a good game. Too against the FBC Gilroy. That was approximately 3 weeks ago also. And the Seaford Warriors has lost only by 4 runs to 3. It was a very close ball game. And yeah, let's see how does the game will end between these two teams today. And now let's pay attention to the game. It was another ball from Jack Brewer. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. And that is the first strike from Jack Brewer in this game. Now here comes the delivery. And the batter from Boston Tiptons gets the whistle to walk 1 base further. Because Jack Brewer has just missed the strike zone. And yeah, by the way, guys, if you didn't watch the game Boston Tiptons against Gilroy or Gilroy against Seaford, you have the opportunity to watch it on our Disney channel USDS. USDS is an abbreviation for United States Disney Sports, and if you decide to go on our channel, you will see that we present 2 other sports as well, and that are ice hockey and basketball. And that is the first strikeout from Jack Brewer in this first inning, and it was the end of the first half of the first inning. The second half is coming up right now. And now we have had Claire in the batter's box from the Seaford Warriors against Maya Bennett from Boston Tiptons. Here comes the pitch, and it was the first strike from Maya Bennett. Now the 0-1 pitch is coming up right now, and the sinker ball got went a little bit too low. So it's 1-1. Comes the delivery. Strike 2. And yeah, to Maya Bennett. Maya Bennett is a girl that loves baseball. She's a New York Mets fan. Ne? And we know it from the television series Sweet Life on Deck. And I'm sure that you guys out there know a television series. No television series. And the change ball got a little bit too low again. And yeah, Claire gets the whistle to walk one base further. Now let's take a short look on the Seaford Warriors starting lineup. Claire, Randy Plotsky, Robert Wasabi, Julie, Taylor, Frank Bickle, Kim Crawford, Mika Rivera and Jack Brewer. And now Randy Plotsky in the batter's box against Maya Bennett. Here comes the delivery, and let's think I got a little bit too low. So it's 1-0. And now here comes the 1-0 pitch, and that is a strike. Tough one to hit for Randy Plotsky, and good throw from Maya Bennett. 1-1. And Randy Plotsky falls off the ball to the right. And now Randy Plotsky's out. And now Robert Wasabi in the batter's box against her, Maya Bennett. Here comes the delivery. And that's the ball one. And yeah. And the Tiptons has made Claire out. Out by the way. And that was the first strike. And that was a strike from Maya Bennett. And Robert Wasabi fouls off the ball to the right. And now here comes the 1-2 pitch. A little bit too low. Again from Maya Bennett. But now it comes the 2-2 pitch. Robert Wasabi drops down the pitch to the ground, and the ground ball was picked up by the second baseman from the Seaford Warriors, and the Warriors made them out. And here is the ground ball. Ground ball gets picked up from a center fielder of the Seaford Warriors, and but the Boston Tiptons batter has reached has reached the first base already. So here comes the next pitch, and that was a strike. It was a tough one to hit for Kirby Morris. And that splitter got a little bit too low. So it's 1-1. Comes the 1-1 pitch. Yeah. And the ball gets directly into the glove of a second baseman. And that was a first out, by the way. Now Marion Mosby in the batter's box. Scuba got a little bit too low. So it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And that's the first strike against Marion Mosby. On 1. Good throw from Jack Brewer and a tough one to hit from Marion Mosby. One more strike and Marion Mosby will be out. And Marion Mosby falls off the ball to the right. And that is a strikeout. The first strikeout in this game from Jack Brewer against Marion Mosby. Now I've had Edison in the batter's box from the Boston Tiptons against Jack Brewer. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. And this time Edison falls off the ball to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And she falls another one to the left. And that's another foul ball. Yeah. And now it seems that she makes 4 balls, one in another. But that splitter ball got a little bit too low, and that's a ball. Now here comes the 1-2 pitch. And Jack Brewer just missed the left bottom corner of a strike zone. But that was a better throw, and that's a strikeout from Jack Brewer. And that is the end of the first half in the second inning, and now the second half in the second inning is coming up right now, and we have had Taylor in the batter's box against Maya Bennett. Here comes the delivery. Strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch is coming up right now. Just missed the right bottom corner of a strike zone. One. Comes the next pitch. Strike 2. Tough one to hit for Taylor. A little bit too far on the outside this time for Maya Bennett. And that was another ball. The splitter ball was a little bit too far on the left this time. Now here comes the 3-2 pitch, and Taylor gets the whistle to walk one base further. Because Maya Bennett just missed the strike zone for the 4th time. Yeah. Now Jolie in the batter's box against Maya Bennett. Here comes the delivery. Just missed the right bottom corner. Now the 1-0 pitch is coming up right now. And that's the first strike. And Julie didn't even swing her bat. Hadn't even swung her bat. Sorry. And it was a strike 2. This time Julie has swung the bat too early. Now the 1-2 pitch is coming up. This time she hits the spot, but she falls off the ball to the right. And that's a strikeout. Good throw this time from Maya Bennett. And now we have had Frank Bickel in the batter's box. Strike 1. Now the 0-1 pitch is coming up. And this one got a little bit too low. Some throws, I must say, she needs to set up some throws a little bit higher to get in the strike zone, and this throw was a little bit too high, by the way. But that was a better throw, strike, and that has lead to a strike. Now the 2-2 pitch is coming up. Knuckleball got a little bit too low again. One more ball and Frank Bickel gets the whistle also to walk one base further. This time he hits the spot, but he falls off the ball to the right. And another foul ball. And he hits the spot. Ground ball is on. Ground ball gets picked up by the first base, by the center fielder of the Boston Tiptons. But Frank Bickel has reached the second base, and Taylor has reached the first base, and Taylor is on the second base right now. Sorry. Now Kim Crawford in the batter's box. And the sinker ball just missed the right bottom corner of a strike zone. 1-0. Comes the 1-0 pitch. Good throw. Tough one to hit for Kim Crawford. 1-1. And he hits the spot. Ground ball is on. Ground ball get picked up by the left fielder from the Boston Tiptons. But now Taylor has already reached the third base, and that's a big time opportunity for her to bring her team up in front in the second inning. And if the batter hits the spot of a throw from Maya Bennett, I am completely sure that will be the case. and he falls off the ball to the right. Splitter ball got a little bit too low from Maya Bennett. One, two. Now the 1-2 pitch is coming up right now. He hits the spot, ground ball is on, and it must be the lead for the Seaford Warriors. And that's the case. 1-0 lead for Seaford. And Taylor did that. But now they had another runner on a third base. The team of Seaford Warriors had another runner on a third base. And if Jack Brewer hits the spot of a throw again from Maya Bennett, that would be the 2-0 lead. But now first he falls off the ball to the right. Now that's a ground ball and get picked up from a second baseman of the Boston Tiptons. But there was enough time from the batter on the third base from Seaford Warriors to make the run and the 2-0 lead. And now we begin with the third inning. Jack Brewer is on the mound. And the Seaford Warriors. And that is the first strike against the batter from the Boston Tiptons. Yeah, and the splitter ball just missed the right bottom corner of the strike zone. 2-1. Here comes a 2-1 pitch. Another foul ball. Oh, and now I realize that the Seaford Warriors didn't make the 2-0 lead because the Boston Tiptons has made the runner on a third base out in the second inning, the end of the second inning. So sorry for that. So, and now here comes the 3-2 pitch. And the Tiptons got the whistle for the walk to walk one base further. Ground ball is on. And that was a really close one, but the Boston Tiptons runner is safe at the first base, and they got another runner on a second base also. And now we've had George Forges in the batter's box. And the two-seam fastball just missed the right bottom corner of his strike zone. 1-0. Now here comes the 1-0 pitch. And this time he falls off the ball to the left. And now George Forgy is out. Good throw from Jack Brewer. Now I've had Skippy in the batter's box. Man, that was a first strike. Tough one to hit for Skippy. He's swung his bat too early. And that means it leads to an 0-1. Now he hits this spot. Ground ball is on. And the Warriors succeeded a double play and made 2 players out. And that was the end of the first half in the 3rd inning. Now the second half in the 3rd inning is coming up right now. Maya Bennett is on the mound. And that sinker got a little bit too low. Now the 1-0 pitch is coming up from Maya Bennett. A little bit too low again. Now the batter hits the spot. Ground ball is on. Ground ball gets picked up by the center fielder of the Boston Tiptons, but she's already safe at the first base. Now Randy Plotsky against Maya Bennett. And that sinker ball get finally in the strike zone. Strike 1 against Randy Plotsky. Now 0-2 pitch is coming up. And that's another ball. Yeah. And the Boston Tiptons has made clear out. Fly ball is on. And let's see how far he can get. And the runner from the Seaford Warriors has reached the second base already. Now we've had Robert Wasabi in the batter's box. Here comes the fly ball. And that could be the 2-0 lead for the Seaford Warriors, and that's the case. And Robert Wasabi has reached the second base already. Good hit from him. And the Avawarmer has taken advantage of that and nailed the 2-0 lead for the Seaford Warriors. Now we have had Taylor in the batter's box. Against Maya Bennett, strike 1. And that sinker ball got a little bit too low. 1-1. 1-1 pitch is coming up right now. A little bit too wide on the right. 2-1. A little bit too right again. This throw was better. Now it's 3-2. And Claire gets the whistle for the walk. Now I've had Jolie in die batters box. Yeah, I think her ball was better. Strike one against Jolie. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. I got a little bit too low again. Here comes the delivery. Fly ball is on. And that could be a home run. No, it's not. But that is a 3-0 lead. And maybe the 4-0 lead for Seaford. Very good hit from Claire. And yeah, and 2 runners take advantage of that and make the 3-0 and the 4-0 lead. Very good performance in the 3rd inning from the Seaford Warriors. And they had 1 runner at the second base. The team of Seaford. Now we've had Frank Bickel in the batter's box against Maya Bennett. Ground ball is on. Ground ball gets picked up by the 3rd baseman. And Frank Bickel is out. She hits the spot. Ground ball is on. Ground ball gets picked up from the second baseman. And yeah, from